Hey Libra, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. We're on to a new week. This is going to be until the 13th of January. I apologize, these are late. Your girl has school, work, and just bear with me. I'm trying to get these out as soon as I can. Thank you for rocking with me. So I shuffled the cards previously so we can get right into it. If you have any questions or whatever nuts, you can always hit me up down below. Alright, so the energy of this week we're going into is the Star, Two of Fire, Ten of Air. I think you guys are going to be on the right path, to set up some future plans. Happy times do surround you. You're going and continuing to move forward. There might be possibility of new partnerships or contracts on the horizon for you, because some of you are recovering from an addiction, letting go of something that no longer serves you, and you're embracing change and expecting things to get better at this point, since the Ten of Air is here. Happy times surround you, like I said, and you've come into your own after going through a situation that probably caused you some angst, some type of difficult times, but you're going to get footing now. You're going to get in a place of setting up some plans for the future and pushing forward and going in the right direction. You're on the right path, and that's a beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, in your recent past, what I have is the Serpent, door to romance, protection, the fish, the snake, and adjudication. You might have met someone at your job in reference to love romance. It looks like either you or someone else. It could have been a competing person, meaning a third-party situation, or just someone else was in the mix. Feeling nervous energy, being smart about how you deal with certain things. Or at work, there was someone that was trying to be sly about how they deal with things in reference to your money. There was somebody probably at your job that was trying to how did they say it? Like one up on you, or they were jealous of you of some sort. Maybe you had go in front of even a boss to talk about the situation and try to work it out. In reference to dealing with this person, it says use a sly and subtle approach to deal with them. There was a winding trail here with both of the serpents. There's something that kept reoccurring. Maybe you were in a reoccurring cycle with either a partner or just some type of aspect. But the door to romance can be a door to romance for yourself as well. There was something that needed to be unlocked, some type of mystery of some sort. Someone was keeping something from you, perhaps, maybe a winding trail. Very nervous energy, not being able to stay still. You could have been dealing with a person that was very materialistic if you were in a relationship. Could have been dealing with a Pisces, since the fish is here as well. Definitely went before someone to talk about the situation. This can be psychologist, a lawyer, a boss, someone that needs to hear you out, hear your side of the story. I think you were protected in the case, obviously, since the protection is here. You were always being covered and taken care of. Even though it felt like you were in a winding trail, you were protected in reference to either your money or this relationship. And that was in your recent past. So we're going to move it along into the present, where I have the Swan, appreciation, the Green Man, the Dice, Bird card, and marriage. Forces of nature are with you when the Green Man is here, meaning that you're protected by nature. going outside and listening to and being out in nature is very good for you. So make sure you take some time to do that. I think you're in full appreciation. You can walk and hear the animals and hear the sounds of the wind blowing. Really good for your energy. You're in a position of transformation right now. Some of you are receiving some psychic gifts through your dreams, through transformation, visions, things like that. And I think you're in full cooperation with receiving these things. Since the Swan is here, it's all about being an appreciation of yourself and the transformative aspects of what you're going through in life right now. There's a chance here, taking a risk with a relationship that can end in marriage. Maybe you're taking a risk with this marriage, trying to take a risk. If you're already married, then you're looking at taking a risk of some sort. There's some kind of gamble of some sort. Maybe you're taking a risk, maybe talking a little bit too much, or maybe, you know, there's some gossip that surrounds a marriage. And it's very risky if you're out here telling people your business. So it's best to just, you know, if you are married, to keep your business to yourself and don't let anyone into your relationship unless this person is very trustworthy. Sometimes we feel as though we've made a connection with some friends, but all they want to do is gossip. Alright, because the birds can signify gossiping. Remember, a gossiping ear, a gossiping mouth is also, no, a listening ear is a gossiping mouth. So be careful of who you are surrounded with. There could be a transition here as far as moving of location, going out, moving somewhere where there's a lot of nature around. Some of you are thinking of some type of movement. Right now you're in a position of feeling good, looking good, smelling good, doing what you do. And that's, you know, a really good energy to have right now presently, especially since we're into the new year. We're starting off brand new and we're trying to transform into something better for the future. So step outside for a second and make sure that you're taking some time into the nature, and it's gonna work on in your benefit. All right. Some of you are taking a risk, probably meeting someone that's married. So pay attention to the signs. This person might be hiding that they are married. They're taking a risk or a gamble. It could be either or, depending on your situation. Let's move it along into the future, shall we? All right. In the future, what I have is envy, talisman, death, the scythe, the star card with the community card. I think someone here is repeating or starting off new with a dream that they had, probably starting over an occupation that they wanted, something that they really wanted before. Starting over with marketing, with putting yourself out there for the community, for putting yourself out there so that you can become known. It's something that you wanted to master, networking, being visible. Something's really becoming visible and it's coming back to you in the future. It's going to be reoccurring. Some of you are going to let go of a certain situation, going to sweep away, because there's two aspects of the scythe card. Where, not the scythe, I'm sorry, the whip and the broom. So you can either be sweeping away that you did want something and just letting go of a wish. And this dealt with being in the public eye, being in front of certain people. You are surrounded by people that do support you, but you also have certain people that are envious of what you have and envious of your talents, envious of those connections that you have made. The talisman is here and it's telling you that you are destined to succeed, to push for something that you truly want. So think about the things that you were striving for before so that you can have a transformation here, especially with the death card being here. which is also signified by the Ten of Air. Because it's rebirth, it's transformation. It's not death as in, you know, dying. It's in death as in something has to end in order for something new to begin. Maybe you're coming up with a better plan so that you can push forward. Not giving shit about, you know, the envious people that are surrounding you. People are always going to throw dirt on the game, especially if, you know, you have something that they want, or they're envious of your talents, envious of something that you're not even aware of. Sometimes we can be breathing and people are envious. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about that negative energy. Don't be envious of others as well. Don't put that out, because that'll come back tenfold. There's a transformation in the future. It's time for something new. You are destined to succeed. So it's time for you to make a plan once again. Put yourself out there in the community. You have people who support you and love you, and you just have to put yourself out there for new things to happen. Transform that energy. I did pull some romance angel cards for you lovely peeps. What did I get? Love yourself first, because that's first and foremost. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. If you don't love yourself, you definitely cannot love anyone else, and that's first and foremost. You have to be in full appreciation of yourself, and that's the current mode that you're supposed to be in, because that was in your present moment. So full appreciation for self, full appreciation of bettering ourselves. Forget the rest, you know. We're trying to push forward to something better into the future. Keep an open mind about partners that you may think are not for you. Your soulmate may differ from your usual expectations. So keep an open mind. Don't judge a book by its cover. What's meant for you is not going to pass you. But definitely don't shun away anyone that's trying to show you some type of love. Person might not be exactly what you want, but just keep an open mind. If you're in a relationship right now, spark that back up again. It's time for you to have fun and put yourself out there, and keep an open mind to new adventures, new activities to do with your partner. Don't lose yourself in the process, though, especially if you're in a relationship. You have to love yourself so that you can spread that love out. Let your friends help you. Those that are truly trustworthy, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from others. There are people that surround you that are willing to support you. That was a community card that came out. And, you know, people that have rooted for you from day one and are on your side, then, you know, be in full appreciation of that energy. A lot of people don't have that support group that surrounds them. Family, friends. There's people that are around you. They love you. They want the best for you. Have faith. Have hope. And just keep pushing. I love you, Libra, with all my heart. And I'll talk to you guys next week.